It's Veterans Day weekend. Let's talk some Elio. Guys, welcome back. But before we do anything, I do want to take this time to thank all our men and women that are serving our country and for those that served in the past. Thank you guys for really stepping up and protecting our liberty. I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Now let's go back to our Elio's reservation count. Last week we were at 3,420, and this week we're at 3,150, which that means we gained 270 reservations. Now, it is so close to reaching our 65,000 goal of reservations. So, for those of you who haven't reserved yet, let me walk you through it. It's pretty easy. On the top right of the Elio Motors website, you will see the total current reservation, and then it gives you the countdown clock. So, what would happen if we click on that clock? Let's click on the clock. And this is what you get. Reserve your Elio today. So you're gonna have different tiers on how you can do this. You can go see on the left side. You can go and I'm all in non-refundable, and when you hover your mouse cursor over it, it explains to you. Like if I hover over this thousand, make your reservation now, and you'll receive the next spot available in the production line, which is approximately 21,200. Your official number will be sent to you via email in 6 to 8 weeks, and it goes on all the way down to 100. Now, if you go to the bottom side, the gray area here, where it says refundable, right? Make your reservation now at $1,000 level, and you'll be behind all four levels in all-in reservation holders. And anyone that has made $1,000 want in reservation before you. Okay, so you can get your Elio sooner by moving up. So basically, that's the people that are first in line. So here we go. You have your I'm all in. This is the one that's non-refundable. Don't forget, guys, you're gonna get a 25% bonus on the reservation amount, and you're gonna be placed to the highest priority level of all the reservation holders. And you're gonna get a limited edition T-shirt and a bumper sticker, and also that MTX headphone. So hey, what's there to lose, right? Even if you put $100, even if you put $250 non-refundable, 500. I mean, 250. You blow that going out to dinner with your friends and drinking, right? Oh, me and drinking again. I don't drink much, so actually I don't drink at all. So, anyways, yeah, 250. That's nothing. That's nothing. And what you're doing is you're actually locking in your price to that $7,300. And on top of that, with all the other things, all the goodies you're gonna get if you go all in. Let's talk about the news that happened this week. Pretty quiet, and I know I was looking through a couple of the forums, actually ElioOwners.com. People were talking about like how Elio has been very quiet about the production. How's the E series moving along? And I think this is my perspective is that they are kind of just holding back a bit. They're doing their thing. I mean, trust me, they're busy doing their stuff to get making sure that all the validations are going in place and everything is running. Now, the only issues that we have is last time, I think what they're worried about, their PR department, is that, when they used to give out all this information and all these dates, next thing you know, they run into issues where things get held back, and that's when the masses goes all crazy, right? Just like that issue with when Paul Elio was in front of is that the Chamber of Commerce or whoever they are in Shreveport regarding the job situation and the plant situation, and again, um, it was more with um, racer who was holding the trust for the bankruptcy. It wasn't really Elio, you know. So Elio's doing what they got to do to get it going, and I think we're there, guys. So I'm not really worried about that at all. So the one of the biggest things that this week is they talked about the Elio Motors retail center, and I mean this all started back with Apple computers when Steve Jobs decided to just have an Apple store, right? And who followed suit? I mean, Microsoft tried to do it, but they're not as successful with it. Well, one other successful company would be Tesla. Of course, they sell their cars in the retail shops, and I know that Detroit's not very happy with Elon Musk and Tesla Motors. That I think they prohibit the sale of Teslas there in Detroit. So I don't know. I may be wrong. You guys can correct me on that. But well, Elio's going to do the same thing. They're going to have a retail center, and they're going to be planning to be selling their Elio through these retail centers, which is pretty cool, right? I mean, if you're going shopping for a car, you can go to that dealership and you can go ahead and configure the car that you want to. But if you know what, if you don't want to leave your house, you just want to stay home and go to Elio Plus, my way. And please check my video when I configured my Elio. Check that out. I'll put a link on it. So I mean, it's a win-win. I think one thing that you always worried about when you go to a car dealership is that, man, am I gonna get ripped off, or what is it? How much are they marking up this car? So either way, I'm gonna get gypped. So in this case, I mean, it's very transparent. You configure the car that you want. That's what it is. That's what it's gonna cost. You're not gonna go in there and say, "Well, I want this Elio for 6,000, or else I'm walking away." No, there's no such thing. You pay what you get. I mean, just imagine if you can haggle that when you go to grocery stores and you're buying like milk or something. Well, can I want to get this gallon of milk, but I'm only gonna pay $1.50 for it. Yeah, they'll just laugh you out of there. So. But the good thing with the Elio retail center is that they're going to be planning to opening approximately 120 retail centers across the country. And again, it's going to differ with bigger population areas like Los Angeles, I'm sure, New York. I mean, in New York, I'm thinking this Elio is going to go like hotcakes over there. It's small, easy to get around, and it also looks beautiful. So you LA, your big cities: LA, Chicago, Miami, New York. So these bigger locations, these bigger populated areas, are gonna have multiple Elio retail centers. So I mean, it's gonna be able to go in all these places. And imagine once this thing is so successful, and it's homologated to go to Europe. I mean, it's gonna be awesome. I can just see Elio International. Well, we're in Europe. Be a great market for this car. The second thing before we go, I want to talk about November 17th. They're unveiling one of the E series, the one that's going to be the production model. Right, so it's going to be unveiling that at the LA Auto Show on the 17th. Still haven't got my call, but I'll still see it on the 19th. Again, I will be there on the 19th. It'll be great to see some of you guys there again. Get your tickets now. I'll be there first thing at the Elio booth, and it's going to be awesome, guys. Get to see it in the flesh. I wonder what color it's going to be in, guys. What do you think? Okay, so they had the creamsicle. You've seen that one. That's the P4. The P5 is a red hot. I wonder what this car is going to be colored. If you guys have any guests, put it in the comments, and then we'll see. Maybe we can run a contest when they actually unveil it, right? Or something. You know what? You get Let's Talk Elio kudos points. 500 for those of you that get it. So, anyways, I hope to see you guys at the LA Auto Show, and I hope your week was awesome, and I hope this week, upcoming week, is going to be even better. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video. Thank you for supporting my channel. Don't forget to check my Tesla channel as well. And I actually got the email from Tesla saying that, hey, your car is actually being built now. It's not just it's on queue, it is being built. So we're getting really close to that. And check out that video I had on the Tesla Model X that I had. Pretty cool stuff. And again, thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe. So with that, guys, have a great week. Have an awesome week. Stay positive and stay cool. I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.